Hello, welcome along, Nigel here with you, Nigel's Modelling Bench. Welcome back to the channel. Part 43 now of the build of this beautiful DeAgostini Ford Mustang in a massive 1/6 scale. Yes, it's huge, guys. To give you an idea of how big it is, here is the interior. Look at the size of that. I mean, there's my hand sitting on the seats. I mean, it's just huge. And it's absolutely beautiful, and it's going together really well, and I'm thoroughly enjoying it, I must be honest. If you want to get one for yourself, there's a link in the description below the video. Click on that, go and have a look and get yourself one. It is gorgeous. Anyway, so moving along, as always, we look at the magazine, and we've got all our customer services in there all over the world. And here we've got station wagons. This reminds me of when I used to live in the States. When I was a young lad, my mum had a Dodge Monaco with all this wood down the side and everything. In the 50s and 60s, the station wagon came to symbolise the carefree lifestyles of affluent families living in the newly built suburbs of the United States. There we are, beautiful. All the wood. They seem to have this passion for wood on the back of station wagons. And there's a 55 Chevy. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And then here we got a later, there's a Ford, what is it, a Ford County Squire. The first generation of a true woody was launched in 1950. You can see all this fake wood on here. Very nice indeed. Massive overhang on the back. Look. It would have had something like a 7.5 litre V8 in it that probably put out 100 horsepower and did about 6 to the gallon. Anyway, so we've got a roll cage now. We've got a roll bar and safety harnesses, so that's nice. And then here we're looking at Formula Ford, first organised in Great Britain in 1967. I didn't realise it was that early. I remember I used to watch these at Castle Combe, and was never really much of a single-seater fan, to be honest. I much prefer saloons, but they were always there at Castle Combe and probably still are today. Here we can see it's an EcoBoost powered car at the 2015 Snetterton Formula Ford race in Norfolk. It's quite an interesting looking Formula Ford car. They always look very basic in my opinion. And there we can see James Hunt at the wheel of a Merlin Mark IIA at the Formula Ford race held in Wien Aspern, Austria in 1969. There we go. So, right, let's have a look at what we're going to do in pack 76. So here are the parts. So we've got a roll bar in here. We've got some harnesses. This thing is going to be absolutely loaded with belts. We've already got front seat belts. We're going to be putting rear seat belts in, and now we're putting harnesses in. We need more belts than you can shake a stick at. So we've got there our parts. So we've got the actual roll bar itself. We've got two harnesses in this funny material. If you try and iron this, guys, remember put a cloth under it first. Ask me how I know. And got some PS25 screws. There we go. Right. So what we're going to do here. Insert the rectangular buckle on the short end of one of the safety harnesses 76D into the slot of the left harness holder. So we're going to look for the letter L. So we've got an L. You can see on there, there's a letter L. Let's get the light on for you now we've looked at the magazine. You can see we've got a letter L on there. So that's what we're looking for. So we're going to insert the rectangular buckle. So the rectangular buckle is on this end. I'm going to try and flatten this out a bit so it looks a bit nicer. There we go, that's a bit better. And then what we're going to do is put this through. So it's going to go through that slot in there. The belt's going to go through as well, and then that's going to come down and get trapped onto those pins. So we'll just use the end of a screwdriver and just see if we can. There we go. Just push that down a bit. Okay. And then we'll come over the page and then turn the left holder over and insert the two pins, which is what I've just done. Then take the holder assembly with the safety harness and bring it to the square tab on the left side of the roll bar. Match the hole in the harness buckle to the hole in the tab. Check the orientation if the bar is correct and fit the holder onto the tab. Turn the bar around and from the rear secure the holder to the bar with a PS25 screw. Blimey. Right, so we're going to take this roll bar Looks like it's that way up. So that's the left side. So this is going to go. Okay, we've got a cutout in there. Okay, you've got an L in there to show you it's the left. So this nub in here, this extension on the front, is going to go into that slot. So that's going to push into there like that. Okay, and then we're going to take a PS25 screw in the hole, take our screwdriver and just screw that. Nope, it's pushing it away. There we go. Hold it firmly, screw that in. Okay, so that's our harness fitted into the roll bar. Obviously that's an inertia reel seat belt there, isn't it? Okay, and then we're going to repeat on the other side. So we're going to grab this one, we're going to slot that through there, just like so. Push that over those pins, slot that onto there, just like so, and grab a screw, stuff the screw in the hole, and then come along. You need to hold it firmly. Pull that down like that. So that's all gone in nicely. So now we've got our harnesses with their creases and everything. Try and increase that one a bit. And there we go. So there's our harnesses fitted to our roll bar. So that was a quick one, wasn't it? Right, so that's it for part 43. So I will see you back very, very soon for pack 77, which will be video part 44. Maybe we'll do 77 and 78 in the next one. We shall see. Right, thank you for watching. Bye for now.